Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings. Welcome back to Let's Play Scratches, the Director's Cut edition. Welcome back to the worst situation we ever had. No electricity, no water, no lights, no food, no vehicle. Only the constant solitude, the feeling of loneliness, the disturbing imagery, the creepy journals, and rather horrifying rooms. Alright, the latter may not be that horrifying, but you know what I am talking about. We are in a worst case scenario. What to do? What to do with this new episode? I don't even know. In the last episode I said that I wanted to start each new one off by talking about something random that happened in real life, but this situation right now is so bad that I lost all the fantasy, all the ideas, all the inspiration. What am I to do now? Oh, Michael. What a lovable main character you are. I mean, I don't dislike you, but what are you going to tell Jerry now? I mean, the first time you talked to him, he was like, well, why don't you check the fuses? And you were like, I did check the fuses. Then he was like, oh, well, I contacted an electrician. It will all be alright. So you were like, well, I missed the electrician. Then he was like, oh, bloody hell, the electrician was supposed to wait a little bit longer. Well, Michael, why don't you, search for some candles? So you were like, well, I searched the entire damn place for candles, there are none. So Jerry was like, oh, Michael. Alright, we are getting in a little bit of a bad situation, but why don't you drive back to town? And now, what will you say? Well, Jerry, sorry, the car, I left the lights on instead. Yeah. Oh boy. I wonder how deep your friendship really is, how long it will last. Because this right now is going to challenge it. Jerry, we have a problem. Again. Yeah, sorry.
Let me guess. Michael.
Jerry, you won't believe this. It's insane. My car is dead. I'm not joking. It's gone.
My friend, this completely redefines the term suspension of disbelief you sometimes use for your stories.
I know. I'm speechless. I forgot the lights on and the car ran out of batteries. All because of that bloody fog. Jerry, you've got to help me. Get over here.
Michael, look at the time. I can't drive to Northumberland right now.
But Jerry, I can't spend the whole night without one single source of light. I barely know this place, and I won't be able to find my way. Heck, I don't even know if it's rid of ghosts yet.
Are you a sleepwalker, Michael? You lie down on the bed, you sleep, you wake up, and you'll have tons of bright light then.
That's not helping, and you're the one who got me into this mess in the first place.
Hold on a minute. It's not my fault if the electrician missed you for a few minutes, there aren't any candles in a 3-story mansion, and your car's battery was low.
Okay, listen. When will you be coming back to Rothbury?
I'll be arriving home early tomorrow morning, and I'll come for you shortly after. We'll drive to town, stock yourself up, and then spend the rest of the day in your garden, drinking some beers while we wait for Mr. Electrician. Sounds like a plan?
Yeah, I guess. And I don't think there's any plan B either.
I'm afraid not. Sorry. I really took all the precautions to make your stay there as comfortable as possible. But I guess sometimes things are just meant to go wrong.
Apparently. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Call me back if you need anything. And Michael?
Yes?
Just don't let this situation get on your nerves.
I promise it won't. Goodbye.
Oh, it so won't get on my nerves, because my nerves have already left town. So, you gotta love it when Michael said, you were the one who got me into this mess to begin with. Oh, Mike. What the hell? The light just changed. Again. The light just changed. This area here was brighter. What's going on? Oh my. It's all darker. It's freaking... It's getting nighttime. Let's have a quick look outside before we talk about what just happened. Oh my god. Me is not a fan of ominous red sky. Alright, oh lordy. It's definitely getting darker inside the manor now, and we have no lights. Okay. I can't concentrate, damn it. What did Jerry tell me? The sky got darker. It's now blood red. Jerry had a long conversation with me, and he said that he took all the precautions, and sometimes it's getting even darker. And sometimes you just have... it's getting darker! Sometimes you just have bad luck. Sometimes you just have bad luck. Yep, indeed. So he will be arriving here tomorrow. He will drive here, then we will get the items we need, and it's all gonna be alright. Yeah. He's gonna be arriving here tomorrow. Tomorrow being the keyword. Michael is complaining a lot, but all the complaining in the world is not going to help him. He got himself into this situation. I have to repeat myself. Isn't it lovely how he said, "You were the one who got me into this mess to begin with"? Michael! Did you forget that you spent, I don't know, maybe thousands of pounds on getting this freaking building? Oh man. And here I thought the situation couldn't get worse. Look at the sky! It looks like something is burning far away. This is great. How much more ominous could this place get? Oh my. It's time to calm down. Oh my, this episode is a goddamn train wreck, but I just can't concentrate. And my constant is not making me feel better either. My throat is not able to recover from that condition at the moment. Jesus. The big question now is what to do. I know what to do. Reading the journal. Michael's journal. Let's see. Jerry won't be able to drive today. I'm on my own. Alone. No lights. And I don't even know the house yet. We just explored the entire house, Michael. I did know... What? My brain! Calm down. I did know what I was getting into by coming here. Didn't you just say earlier Jerry was the one who got you into this mess? But this isn't what I was expecting. Michael, do I really need to lecture you like a child? I mean, you purchased this building, alright? And Jerry Carter is a real estate agent, so it makes sense that he would be the one to take care of that this place is in good shape. Something he didn't really do. But it's still mainly your fault. Doesn't even get me anywhere anymore if I keep telling you that it's your fault. You're not even listening to me, are you, Michael? You're not listening. You're just in your own little world, afraid of bricks and the dark. Not that I'm not afraid of the dark either, but... Well, I can't believe that this Let's Play came to a scratching halt. Screeching hold? Oh my. Get the idea? I mean, get the pun? Scratching hold? Oh my. Help me. Help me, Jesus Christ. What do we do now is the big question. What do we do now? We are 10 minutes into this video and nothing has happened. Let's see. Is any of these items going to help? Keys? No. Boring tool? No. Knife? Hell no. Pencils? No. Matches? No. Rack? No. Let's ignite the matches. I mean, let's ignite the rock. The rack! I'm no pyromaniac! You can actually try it out. That's awesome. Let's burn the newspapers. Oh, help me. Focus. What is there left to do? The forest. Oh, of course. Now, when the skies are all gloomy and black, I'm going to inspect the freaking forest. No, thank you. Let's see. Let's see. There is nothing left. I can only call Jerry again about the matters I talked about a lot of times already, but... You know what? Screw it. I am going to call Jerry again. He's already expecting me. I mean, he was like, let me guess, Michael. Maybe I can give Barbara another call to tell her that I sent the letter off. Yeah, that's going to be good. Or maybe we can talk about something else. Barbara, help me. I had already bothered Barbara enough. And I wasn't paying her that much after all. Michael! Minus points! Michael! Alright, Jerry. Tell me something else. This time it's not about any kind of problem I'm having. This time it's just a casual call about something I want to know. I don't even know what Michael is going to mention first. Either the inhabitants or the safe. But we will find out in a second.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Ah. Wow, we're actually getting a choice. It's amazing. We can ask about the previous inhabitants or the safe. And I'd say... let's tell him about the the safe first. Sure, why the hell not?
I found a safe box in a room upstairs. Would you happen to know the combination?
I think I should. Let me see. I did take note of a combination once, but I don't have it here right now. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Okay?
Great, thanks.
What? Wait a minute, I wasn't even done yet. Jerry, are you so bothered by me that you're just hanging up? Oh my, our relationship is getting worse.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Do you know anything about the previous inhabitants of this house?
Not much. Just there were some strange individuals. There's also the murder.
You're kidding me. A murder?
An old-fashioned murder. You'd probably love the details, but sadly I don't know very much. It's old history, really. Although it caused quite a stir there in Rothbury. It seems the owner, James Blackwood, I think, went mad and killed his wife. I do remember the date, though. May 1963.
James Blackwood, according to the stuff I've been reading.
So you're already turning the place upside down? I should have thought so.
There's enough material for a whole series of stories here, you know.
After you finish your book, my friend.
Yeah, but it can never hurt poking around a little.
Would you just get back to work? Call me if you need anything.
All right, goodbye.
Are you fucking kidding me? We are like 21 fucking episodes into this adventure, and only now you decided to tell me about a murder that happened in this freaking place? A murder! James T. Blackwood supposedly killed his wife. This is unbelievable. All this time I've been examining this place. I thought that James T. Blackwood, that something really bad happened to him and his wife. That's the reason why they moved out. But I can't even form sentences right now. I, of course, asked for something worse than the situation we were already in, and here I have it. What a surprise. Apparently James T. Blackwood is a murderer. He killed his wife, Catherine. This is great. I mean, I won't even ask for anything else anymore, because it can't get worse than this. I thought that James was a natural good person, together with his wife. That they both just decided to leave this mansion eventually because, I don't know, because of something that happened that caused them to leave everything behind. But a murder? James T. Blackwood, a killer? Jesus Christ. So they lived here for a long time, and one day James decided to kill his wife for some reason, and then the mansion wandered off to a friend of the family, that doctor. Oh my. This doesn't make sense. I mean, James T. Blackwood, why would he kill his wife? What moved him to kill his wife? This is so strange. The doctor wrote about strange events in his journal, that that he could hear noises and everything, and that he was afraid that the same thing was happening to him that already happened to James. You know, this came so out of nowhere, a murder, that James killed his wife, and I am not willing to just accept it, not after everything I've been reading. There is some mystery to this place, some dark mystery. James T. Blackwood a killer? What's the reason? What's the secret? What did the doctor have to do with it? What happened to James? Oh my god. Nighttime is arriving and all of a sudden a murder is thrown at me. Oh my lord. Well, didn't the atmosphere in this place get so much more delightful in the past few minutes? What should I do now? What should I do now? I asked him about everything. He's going to give me the safe combination tomorrow. But the murder... it's great. Save the worst up for last. Oh yeah, by the way, Michael, somebody was apparently killed in that house. Well, have a good night. Jerry, on whose side are you? How late is it now? 6 p.m. Oh, goody. 6 p.m. is about the time when it would slowly turn dark, depending on what time of the year it is. I'm actually a little bit clueless at the moment. Should I just try to head back to my work, to the novel? Are there any clues left? Any clues whatsoever? Not that I know. We can't get into these 2 rooms upstairs. I'm honestly stuck. I think we can only return to our... Wait a minute. When we examined a certain pile of newspapers within the attic, Michael said if only I had a more specific date. And Jerry just gave us a date that is supposedly connected to a murder. 1963. Could there be an article here that's talking about the dark events of this place? I'm not even gonna edit this, since this is just a newspaper report. If we find one, I will read this out loud, because now I am so very curious but also confused. Aha! I looked for the date that Jerry told me and found an interesting article. Alright, folks, maybe this is finally gonna shine some light on the dark secret that is Blackwood Manor. Let's read this. The Journal, Northumberland Daily Newspaper, Tuesday, 25th of May, 1963. Terrible news shocks the community of Rothbury. Mr. James Blackwood, distinguished resident of this town and a widely acknowledged construction engineer, was accused of murder yesterday by Miss Eva Mariani, maid of the Blackwood family. While the nature of this situation is of the most unusual, given that Mr. Blackwood is a highly respected gentleman, Miss Mariani, an Italian immigrant and aspiring photographer, affirms to having a photograph that supports the accusation. I knew no one would ever believe me, so I took a picture of him, she says. I was supposed to be in town during the afternoon, but I didn't have the need to. I didn't have any errands to do, so I was in my room and saw this shadow out in the garden. When I glanced through the window, I just couldn't believe my eyes. The lady, oh God, the sole thought of it sends shivers down my spine. The photograph in question is in possession of the authorities. and it has been revealed that it clearly shows Mr. Blackwood burying a shape in his garden, we can almost confirm that the shape is a body, says Police Chief William Bailey. But even if the image is not clear, this alone with Miss Mariani's statement is enough to open a serious case against Mr. Blackwood. Police officers are already heading to the Blackwood Manor as we speak. Up until this accusation, it was believed that Miss Catherine Blackwood was on a trip. According to the information we received from the school where she teaches, the police chief continues, a notice was sent to the teacher's department which stated that Miss Blackwood had to leave on a sudden trip and that she would make use of her license to do so. Miss Mariani's accusation puts Mr. Blackwood in a very compromising situation. Even if we can't find anything in the garden, he has a lot of explaining to do. The efforts of Dr. Christopher Milton, one of Rothbury's most respected doctors, and long-time friend of the Blackwood family, to minimize the facts have been unsuccessful, and the news is the subject of discussion throughout the whole town. Hundreds of rumors are crossing the land. Theories range from plausible and well-conceived to wild and crackpot ideas. But the question that keeps lingering in everybody's mind, for which the answer has yet to be found, is why would a wealthy and educated man cold-heartedly murder his wife after 30 years of marriage? Wow. What an article. What to say now is the big question. I feel like I just found a whole pile of the missing puzzle pieces, but there are still so many left to fill out. In fact, it feels like new gaps all of a sudden appeared. What did we find out? First of all, two important names. Miss Eva Mariani was the maid of Blackwood Manor, and the doctor we heard so much about is named Christopher Milton. I am certain that he is the doctor we've been hearing about so much. So he was a close friend of the family, and he also tried to minimize the facts about James, who supposedly murdered his wife Catherine, but he failed in the end. So Christopher was loyal to the Blackwoods. And Catherine Blackwood, she was a teacher. How very fitting, because we only just recently found an article about the school that burned down. I don't think there's any relation between the school and her, but still interesting. What is the meaning of all of this? So the maid was the one who accused James of being a murderer. I highly doubt that we will ever be able to get our hands on that picture. It's with the authorities, and all of this happened long ago. At least 10 years ago, more or less. But I just refuse to believe this story because Christopher wrote in his journal that he was afraid. He was afraid that the same thing that was happening to him was also what happened to James. Something happened to James T. Blackwood. Something happened that moved him to kill his wife. But what? What happened so long ago in this mansion? What drove all the people out or insane? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly don't know what else to add at the moment, so we should end this episode right here. Until then, and I need to think about all of this. Nighttime will be arriving soon, but I don't really care anymore. because I am so very confused.